This first question is from Steamed Cherry. Advice on where to get really cool band merch. Two I heavily recommend for band merch is Rockabilia and Hell's Headbangers. Rockabilia has a huge variety of music merch in general, but if you're specifically talking about metal, Hell's Headbangers is the place to go. Let me tell you. Everything is reasonably priced and has a huge selection of all kinds of metal merchandise. This next one is from SkyGuy173. How can you tell if a metalhead girl is chill like you or a complete cunt without wasting all that time finding it out the hard way? I've run into many stuck-up metal cunts in my time, believe me, boys and girls both, and it sucks. I feel like you're trying to look for somebody who's more down to earth and less head in the clouds, big ego. Maybe try to look for girls with a smaller following who seem to be more engaged within the community in a good way, instead of starting drama. This next one is from Shagged, I don't know if I'm saying that right, SHGD_David. So if I like metal a lot but have fucking no money and neither do my parents, if I don't have a lot of band shirts or patches, does that make me a poser? No, this doesn't make you a poser at all, and I totally get you, man. What you can do, though, is make your own merch. You can go to your local craft store and get transfer paper and make your own t-shirts. Or you can go for an even cheaper approach by taking acrylic paint and painting logos or quotes or really whatever from a band and painting it on your shirts, your pants, your shoes, whatever you want. I'm going to show you some examples here with the first vest that I've ever made. All of these patches are actually transfer paper, and we took some inkjet fabric sheet transfer paper. Here is one that I did not peel off, but basically on the back, this is paper. What you do is you print out an image that you would like to make into a patch, and it comes out like this, except it doesn't have half a Hellhammer logo on the back of it. Okay, so what you do is you take a corner and you peel it off, and you're left with a cloth patch. That's what I did with all of the patches on my battle vest, and I even painted a Cannabis Corpse logo on the back of it. If you don't have $20 to spend on inkjet fabric sheets, what you can do is you can take the acrylic paint method and paint logos like I did with this Alice in Chains patch, and I tore up an old cotton t-shirt and I painted the logo on it. You don't even have to be Picasso to do this. Imperfection is totally hardcore. This next one is from Shari Thrash. What advice would you give to metalhead girls who are the only metalheads in their school/area? Trust me, girl, you're not alone. I live in a small, preppy town and I am the only metalhead in my school. It sucks, but being the only metalhead in a herd of sheep makes a powerful statement. People bully you or give you shit or call you stuff like a freak or a creep or a loser or a burnout or anything like that. Own it. Unleash the freak. Rise above the sheep. Rise above the system. Being the lone wolf nonconformist makes you stronger than all. And don't worry, it might take some painful time, but eventually you will find your people. Maybe not in high school, but one day you'll move out of your house, you'll probably live somewhere new, and you'll come across people just like you. And I get people messaging me all the time, like even older people who aren't in high school anymore, like, oh, yeah, I'm in the same shoes, like there's nobody around here like me. If you really want to attract that energy, you gotta put it out there. Like, you know, express like how much you want to find your people, how much you want to find other metalheads to relate to and stuff. Go to concerts, go to shows, go in the city, and you'll find them. It's kind of all about the law of attraction, basically, where you focus your energy on what you want, and then you'll get it. The next one is from Ina Jordison. What should I do to make my mom let me wear more metal outfits like band shirts and battle jackets? I mean, she lets me, but sometimes we argue about it. When I wanted to buy my first Metallica shirt, my mom wouldn't let me because she thought people would think I was a stoner. And yet she listens to Floyd? And people think I'm a crackhead. But if you really feel comfortable dressing metal, you need to explain that to her. And I mean, what parent restricts their kid from wearing something they feel comfortable in? Something they feel that they can identify with, their own personal style? What parent does that? As long as you're not wearing anything too skimpy or too offensive, then she really shouldn't have a problem with it. And as long as it was your money spent on it, you have all the right to wear it, and she can't do anything about it. What can she really do if she finds you in McDonald's wearing a Slayer shirt? Is she gonna rip the shirt off of you and make you put on a polo? You don't do that, so there's really nothing she can do. And this last one is from Symbolic Leprosy. What is your advice on starting a YouTube channel? I've been thinking about making one for my guitar playing, but I'm unsure about it. Starting a YouTube channel is a really great way at getting yourself out there. If you're already watching me on here, then you technically already have a YouTube channel. Watch tutorials on how to make channel art and spice up your YouTube channel and make it look more professional. You don't even need a fancy $1,000 camera. You can use your phone if that's all you have. That's how I started out. If you want to make a channel for guitar playing, guitar covers, whatever, I'd highly recommend learning how to use a basic video editor. And if you're trying to cover a song, for starters, if you lack in audio editing and all that, I suck at it myself, I would play the song that you're trying to play on a speaker and then play the guitar over it. I'm really sorry if I skipped anyone's questions. Please feel free to message me if I did skip it. But for the ones that I did answer, I really hope that this helped you guys and other people who are looking for the same advice. If you would like to leave me any advice questions, feel free to follow my Instagram where you will be notified when my next video is. And as always, this is Septik Siren and stay metal.